Yeah, I do art, I do comics, I work as a video editor, and that's what I do.
Oh, you work as a
Basically,
video editor?
Yeah.
think of No Nibra, but way better, literally.
Oh my God.
Think of
That's
no
not
name,
hard.
bruh.
That is
My
true.
name isn't my
That
name,
is
no
true.
bruh.
Like Zoinks, this is some pretty good tea. If you want your own groovy anime-inspired tea, then head on over to thedragonstreasure.com and use coupon code PROANON to get 10% off your order, man. That's coupon code PROANON.
1, 2, 3.
Nut.
Hello. This is the Procrastinators Anonymous, the podcast that will get to being good. Just give us 5 more minutes. We're getting there. I am Rito Torpedo. With me, I have Cetal.
Hello.
No need, brah.
Subscribe. One
That
of these
is
days,
getting
it
edited
will
out.
make it. God damn it!
Oh, cut that out, Sean.
Never.
Cut it. Fart all over
Never.
that one.
Sean Don
You will never make it, No Nibra.
and
Die.
Kajuro Bitterthorn.
I'm on vacation, baby.
Today, we also have a guest with us. Kaiju-kun, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hello, I'm not the nostalgia critic. I don't remember, so please do it for me.
Blanking. Kaiju-kun, he draws art, I think, maybe.
I think he draws art. I can go to his Twitter and look at his art. Oh yeah, your header is like Perona, right? Perona?
Yeah.
That's her name. Yeah, I love her.
Perona.
From One Piece.
Oh, I love her.
Yeah, she's best girl.
She's a good
Yeah.
girl. But yeah, Kaiju does neat art. Kaiju has done plenty of cool art things.
Yeah, I do art, I do comics, I work as a video editor, and that's what I do.
Oh, you work as
Basically.
a video editor?
Think of
Yeah.
No Nibra, but way better, literally.
Oh my God.
Think of
That's
no
not
name,
hard.
bruh.
That is
My
true.
name isn't my
That
name,
is
no
true.
bruh.
I work for a YouTuber.
A triple parentheses YouTuber.
Which YouTuber? Can you tell us?
It's He's anime YouTuber. Is totally not Mark.
Oh shit. That
He's a
guy.
Big boy.
Yeah, he's a big.
I don't
boy.
think I've ever seen anything with this guy.
He mostly did Dragon Ball content, but lately he's changing. He just caught up with One Piece. He did a weekly One Piece review for 6 months, and now he caught up. I did all
cool.
those. I edited all those videos. I've been working for him for more than 2 years now.
So
Oh,
how
sick.
did that come to be?
Yeah.
You know, like how did you start editing and working for this totally not Mark?
I mean, I've been editing videos for a while now, since I was a little kid. I've been doing AMVs. Then I joined an AMV community where I did more AMVs, and I... what else? That's all I did for a long time. I did some short films then, just as a hobby. And one day Mark discovered one of my AMVs, and he thought it was cool, and he said, "Hey, you should be my editor," and that's history.
Have you ever done one of those good old-fashioned Linkin Park AMVs? Have you ever done an
course.
AMV for Numb?
Of course, I won
Glorious, yes.
I won a huge AMV contest on the Americas with an AMV that was Linkin Park crawling and Dragon Ball.
Yes.
So
Oh,
you're saying if I
shit.
have like a quickscope compilation, some 1v1s on Rust, I can send those to you, and you'll edit that up for me, nice and good.
You should send us a link to those. We'll put them in the description.
you should send
Yeah.
us a link to those so I can stare at them and relive the 2000s nostalgia.
If I can
man.
find them, but I have a recent channel. made is Editor-san. Editor-san is to upload, in Mark videos, I do usually like my own original things, and I upload them there, like, I don't know, animations, stuff. There are some AMVs there, so I could link that channel if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be neat.
Base,
I'm looking at some of
base.
these totally not Mark One Piece videos. They're looking pretty snappy, pretty nice.
Last one was
Pretty
really
crisp.
challenging because he caught up with. I used anime as a visual source, but he
Oh.
passed the anime, so I was like, "Oh shit, what do I do? I have to use the manga." So last video was a 34-minute video with just still images, and it was challenging. It was
Yeah.
difficult, but it was pretty fun to do.
Yeah,
you should check it
fucking
out.
One Piece has been fucking great lately. So that's shoot. Maybe I'll even watch this. It's maybe a little more up to date than a certain One Piece podcast.
Ooh.
Yeah,
I kind of agree.
Oh,
Oh no. I know what you mean.
Get like everyone's like seems to be like shitting on Wano a lot, but like there's a lot of like interesting
Wait,
stuff
what?
going on. and,
No,
like, the
Wano's way
culmination.
better
One is
than
great.
like.
Who's shitting on Wano? I'll kill them. I'll
Dude,
kill all of them.
I'm
You're
not a
dead.
One
I think-
Piece
I
fan.
think Wano
The
is
One
way
Piece
better
fan
than
won't
Whole
shut up.
Cake.
Who's
Well, I
shitting
mean,
on
in terms of,
Wano?
like, the
That's
anime.
impossible.
I mean,
Yeah,
I think
they
the
were
Pod
all
Discord,
loving Wano.
literally. Pod Discord, I'm pretty sure, is like, yeah, Wano's kind of mid. I don't know about that one.
Bruh, no.
It's
Bruh,
strange.
Bruh, no.
I don't
You gotta
know.
enjoy
I feel like the
journey,
consensus
bro.
seems
You
to be
gotta-
that
you
it's
gotta
like.
enjoy getting there. You gotta enjoy that filler arc with Robin, where it's like that, except no, this is actual real plot.
Except it's actually good.
Yeah, we're getting into the big shit. Like Will
Yeah,
of D stuff coming up and Poneglyphs
yeah.
and like, oh my god.
Oh
I'm
my
excited.
god, yes, Robin being relevant again, the only thing I care about.
You guys should
know.
seriously do. We should do our own. I mean, you guys should do your own One Piece.
I wanted to talk
cast.
about like shonen shit for
Yeah.
forever because
Oh my
I'm huge
God.
on Chainsaw Man. I'm fucking.
I was just
coom
gonna
every
say
Chainsaw
you guys
Man
should
chapter.
all do a Chainsaw Man weekly or like
Yes.
whenever the chapter comes out.
I mean, just
Yes.
like I feel like the more particular you get, the more you invest it. Like, because I don't think Chainsaw Man will go on for like super long. I
mean,
don't know.
It's gonna end soon.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I guess they did confirm that it is ending soon. But yeah, no, there's some pretty good shit going on, and yeah, I don't know, like especially with One Piece. Like I would say, like recent One Piece has been way better than the last like couple years of One Piece. I think like
It's been always good.
between. Yeah, I mean it's been good. It's been good, but I've been really like tuned into current One Piece, just hitting a lot of good moments.
Yeah.
I think
it's
the
been
art's been
always
pretty
good.
good
It's
too.
just people is more hype now because the anime looks great now. So
Yeah.
that's
That's
probably
what I've been
where
hearing.
the confusion is. But the manga has been always good.
Mm. Yeah, I haven't been watching the anime at all, but you have, right, Sean?
I do watch the anime also.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not caught up at the moment, but I was like watching it up to a certain point. It does just like, I don't even know what it is. Everything is so much like brighter and just more colorful, and it looks better.
So the story is the director. He's Nagamine, which is a very competent guy. If anyone watched Dragon Ball Super Broly movie, then you know things could look very good when he's in charge.
Oh, wait, was he the director of the Broly movie?
Yes.
You know, that makes a lot of sense with what I've seen from current One Piece. It does kind of have that, like especially with like the line art and stuff. I mean,
Yeah,
I
well,
assume they've got some
that-
other
that's-
good people working on it, but
That's a really interesting approach. Toei is, Toei is using that filter a lot on his shows. Like you see Digimon or you see Dragon Quest, and all of those shows has that actual filter at some degree. They're trying to like make the shows more retro, and somehow it works really well because it looks really pretty. So yeah.
yeah. I mean, I think just putting like a bigger emphasis on the individual like frame, like the key animation, probably goes a long way too. But there it is more like, the colors they're using are really nice. There's a lot of really good line art. Like the character animation is overall more competent than what I've seen
Thing
in a
is,
while.
it's a filter. I don't know how they do it though, but the thing is,
it's just a filter.
One Piece is being worked by a main office Toei, which means it has the best animators in the company, and they're hiring a lot of freelance animators, from all over the world, not just Japan. Korean animators, French animators, American animators, I believe, and that's why it looks so good, because there's a lot of new ideas from newcomers, from old animators, young animators, and stuff, and that's why it looks really good in terms of animation, because there's a lot of people working on it right now.
Yeah, there's a lot of power behind it, and I think you see that a lot too with other big, not just like Toei stuff, but you can see like there are a lot of companies that are getting a lot of like Chinese animators or Korean animators. You'll see in like the credits, like, oh wow, they got a ton of people to fucking work on this. And I like sometimes it works out well. I think I wasn't a huge. I want to say I saw that with God of High School. I didn't finish the show. I wasn't like a huge fan of it, but I think they had like some more than just like a Japanese studio work on it, right? I mean, I know it's like a Korean
it was like
manhwa.
a
Korean
fucking
production,
joint
mostly.
production.
And it looks really pretty.
I didn't really like the character designs too much, but yeah, the animation was pretty good.
Yeah,
like it had some good Sakuga here and there, but yeah, no, it's kind of neat to see that, considering that, like, I mean, as depressing as it is, like Japanese animation's kind of in a sad state right now. Just
I mean,
same story as ever.
People, for example, people who work in One Piece, and someone who's been working on One Piece for like the 900th fucking episode, his soul must be fucking crushed at this point.
Maybe.
But you cannot expect him to somehow.
Yeah, especially when they're like earning a pittance on like compared to like what their work is probably actually worth.
Yeah.
I mean, Toei is probably a fine company to work for. Just
it is the best paid company in the industry so
really?
far. Yeah, you earn a lot of money just by working on Toei.
Yeah, I mean, I guess those Toei licenses probably go fucking everywhere. I mean, you see, especially in the West, too, Dragon Ball is like probably one of the biggest things that you'd.
Yeah.
Either that or One Piece,
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Can we get some Simon
Yaz in here?
I don't think we've got Eliezer.
I have that one downloaded or not.
I can get from Eliezer.
Yeah.
This is so sad. This is so sad. We don't have the yes.
I know. In the future, in my future, it'll be law. It'll be required law that everyone has their soundboard running at all times. That will be how humans communicate in the future, is by soundboard. That is modern slang will just morph. It'll intertwine with just dumb reaction sounds and images. TikTok will be the most complex form of communication. That's where we're going.
We will straight up become like video game NPCs. Like you say dialogue, you pick one of your dialogue options, and we respond with one of our dialogue options, and it's all on soundboards.
Oh my gosh, it's kind of like IRL kind of going in that direction. Like you get texts now and you have 3 options that you can just click on and fucking just say like, yeah, okay. I mean, half the time it that kind of response doesn't work at all. But just imagine a future where people only are responding just with like what the computer lays out before them. Like you don't. I mean. I don't think that's anytime soon.
There's some people who are already like on the course of that, like, when like Gmail started rolling out the predictive they would predict your next word as you're making emails. People really like that feature. They're like, because especially formal stuff or like business emails, it's just like quick, like getting the information out
You,
there. It's
yeah,
just, like,
you're writing the same shit every time anyway. So like, why? I mean, I think people should put some effort behind what they type and what they write down. Like, gosh, even my parents are like, they have like cheesy text speech, like, TTYL or just like like text shorthand for a lot of stuff, and I'd always like reply to them with these long-winded, overly wordy responses. I mean, I guess that's, I do that for everything. I have to make a stupid long explanation for whatever it is I'm talking about. But
yeah, that's the standard Rito maneuver.
right. I take a point and I stretch it out into 30 minutes of time. That's
yeah, but you do it. I feel like you do it so naturally. Like I feel like if we told you to filibuster, I don't know if you would be able to do it the same way.
Yeah,
of course.
I mean, I think that comes from, not to make this the daddy issues podcast. I know Cetal likes to kind of go in that direction, but
Listen,
that is
no,
like,
we're not doing it. We're not doing the daddy issues cast. You do not want to
that
hear
is
me
like-
say
that is
my
like
There's
how
so
my
much
dad-
stuff about in the daddy issue podcast.
that is like how my
It's
dad would
literally
talk
just
to me.
gonna be like my dad sucks, and then Jelly's gonna be like having a dad hard. That'd be nice. That's it. That's the
It sure
entire
would be
podcast.
nice.
God, Jelly was doing that so much in the last episode, and I was completely oblivious to it.
Yeah. Oh, you don't. Yeah, you don't. Because he's so quick with it too. But yeah, no, that is like just listen to both of my parents. Kind of like anytime they need to lecture me about something, it turns into like a long ass conversation. Like where it could have easily been just like stop fucking up. Which I think that was just baked into me as a child, is that I have to make everything long-winded so people get the point.
Me too.
In reality, we all check out like 5 minutes in.
Yeah, exactly. Though, like the more
Yeah.
something I should have really learned as a kid is that like I wasn't paying attention to anything my parents were saying past like 30 seconds, because it's like, oh, I just have to sit here and get it over with. Like nobody's actually interested in hearing people talk, and I think that's a that's a problem with everybody wanting to make a fucking podcast too. Is people assume that their opinions are worth the damn.
I
Frankly.
like this podcast, but I mostly like it because I get to like re-listen to my friends at work when I'm alone and I'm stuck doing menial tasks, and I'm like, yes. But now
I mean,
get to
that's
listen to
why
my
I like it
friends
here.
And Kaiju-kun, what a fantastic twist on an already pre-established formula.
That's how you do it. That's how anime does it, and that's how I'm gonna do it. Put a little.
Yeah, baby.
Okay,
Speaking
so
of anime, Kaiju-kun, what's your favorite anime?
Oh my god, the
The
question.
question.
Okay, just expect you will be banned if you give the wrong answer.
No, I mean, bro, you've given the wrong answer before, and we haven't banned you yet.
Well, because no Nibra's still in court over this. We haven't reached a verdict.
Nonibra is also a master of the filibuster for our lawyers.
My great counterpoint.
Go, Kaiju. Give us the answer.
I don't know, because I haven't watched so much. Probably would say there are like 1,000 shows I watch already. So if I have to pick, I will choose, I don't know, Kashansens.
Nice.
I don't know, Gunbuster maybe.
Good choices.
Ooh,
Good choices. I was just thinking about Gunbuster the other day. Gunbuster's fucking good. Oh my god!
I recently finished watching a classic, which is Space Runaway Ideon, and it blew my fucking mind away.
I'm watching that right now for the first time. Actually, I am in love with that show, and I think it has one of my favorite soundtracks of all time so far. So,
dude, when you watch the movie, which is the ending of the show, the soundtrack just goes wild.
It's the same thing with the Gundam movies too, but I love Yoshiki Tomino as a director.
And
I've been saving myself for Ideon.
For Ideon, it's more like the end of Evangelion, because Evangelion doesn't end in the show. It has a movie that wraps up the entire story. Ideon is the same thing.
Okay. So I know that there are two movies. Like is the first one a compilation, and then
the second one is the whole finale. Just have like 15 minutes to remind you where the last episode of the TV, I don't know, it's like a recap of the last episode of television, and then it goes full with new material and the whole ending.
Kaiju,
Yeah.
is this what your tweet was about?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
can
you know
somebody link
what?
that tweet?
Ideon is actually like Evangelion would never surprise me ever again, because Evangelion is like Hideaki Anno is such a Tomino fanboy that he took every single good idea of Ideon and
Fucking right.
redid it on Evangelion.
Yeah, I mean, Tomino is just such a based director. Like, I got to find this somewhere. I was having a conversation about him last night. Like, he's not above like petty shit either. Like, there's this fucking screenshot of him on like a TV show saying like, "I will crush Ava," because I mean, I think there like the show people like often say is like counterpart, like in conflict with Ava, is brain powered, which I've not seen yet, but I think they came out around the same time.
Really?
Oh, I'm not familiar with that one.
Yeah, that's another Tomino piece right there.
Damn.
But yeah, if anyone hasn't seen Gundam, go watch Gundam. Don't listen to the Mobile Suit Gundam cast on this channel, though. That's horrendous. Never watch it.
Really?
Watch it. Always watch it. Share all our stuff and watch all of it. We're good and funny.
The show that I hear get compared to Ava the most is Razafon.
Yeah, Raxaphon.
That's another one.
It's like what Evangelion is to Ideon. Raxaphon is what is the same thing. It's the same correlation.
Oh.
It takes ideas from the show and does its own thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people, like most people in the West, don't really like have a good idea of Tomino. Like most people just know Gundam and that's it. Whereas like everybody in Japan seems to have the idea that Tomino is fucking legit. Like just hearing like a lot of other directors like Ikuhara and Anno just
he's
like
really,
suck his dick.
really famous for he got the reputation of kill 'em all, because he
Yeah.
really likes to kill his cast.
Oh yeah.
Most of his
Oh, I gotta
characters
check
die
this out.
every single show. Like Z Gundam is it's a whole apocalypse at the end. The same for Ideon. I don't want to spoil you though.
I mean, yeah, it's like no character is necessarily sacred, but it's not like the deaths also like as opposed to like some other like show that uses killing the characters for kind of like shock value. I think there is a lot of importance.
Akame got killed.
Homestuck.
Yay,
Homestuck, the
Akame
greatest
got
anime
killed.
ever that kills off all its characters.
The thing with Tomino is he just kills casually every single character if he wants to, even if like it's a really important character, and the deaths are usually incredibly brutal and violent and nasty.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes it's like, I mean, sometimes it's really subtle too, though. Like it will be, I mean, it'll like you can tell that they die. You can tell that they eat shit.
I mean, in Ideon, a character dies by an explosion, and the head just goes flying off.
Yeah,
That's really graphic. You can already understand that character is really dead by that point.
Yeah. Oh, there's I watched like I rewatched Char's Counterattack like twice in like a couple weeks ago, or like a week and a half ago or something. And there's one thing, there's like one death, and I spoilers for anybody should go watch that film after, of course, you've watched all the Gundam before that.
Yeah.
Because it's a really good. But there's like a character that just gets like mutilated by the hand of a mobile suit. I mean, they get crushed like in the hand, but they're like still all in the suit. So like it doesn't show their body like outside of the suit, but everyone's just like fucking mortified that this person has been completely destroyed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a
the thing with Ideon is like he shows you everything. It's really graphic. That's why the show
I haven't seen
is
too
actually
many
really
deaths in the
famous
show
because
yet.
of his incredibly cruel and violent deaths.
Yeah,
Of
I'm only like
characters
10
you love.
episodes in, so only like a couple characters have really died. I mean, I guess like several have, but like
Oh, you have no idea.
it's a really colorful show. They're like I really like all the way the way the characters look. The fucking man, the cockpit's fucking huge in
The
I mean,
art
because
is
it's got like
gorgeous.
multiple sections.
The art
but,
is gorgeous.
Yeah, the art is gorgeous. There's so many cool like just panels of like really vibrant background art or yeah, like what I just posted there. Or there's like and there are and plenty of like Tomino shows or like adjacent shows. There are plenty of fun little Easter eggs too. They managed to like, you know, throw Haro from Gundam in there.
Oh yeah. On episode 6, you can see Amuro Ray on the solid ship.
Oh yeah. There's
also Tomino appears in Ideon several times, and he dies, of course, because it's Tomino.
Does he?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
He
Is it
does
like a
his own
character that's drawn to
Tarantino.
be?
Huh?
Okay, I'll have to look out for that. Is it a character that's like drawn to look like him? Like,
Yeah.
or is it literally just a picture?
Yeah, he
Okay.
has like storyboards on his hands.
That's pretty amusing.
Yeah.
That's fucking beast. Yeah, we need to go back. And you know, we've
Back to when
perpetually
anime
made the
was
same
good.
mistakes.
Make anime great again.
Yes.
Yes.
Exactly. Yeah. Learn from the greats. Learn from the oldies. Except be original. Don't be a hack.
I mean, didn't the oldies just like look at things other than anime and then take inspiration from like a whole?
Okay, that's a fucking meme, and I do want to shoot it.
Okay.
I mean, there's definitely a lot of people who have inspiration from like other anime in
Yeah.
old anime.
Yeah,
I mean,
no,
you can a lot of the
definitely.
times you can
That's
tell
also,
where it's
like,
coming from.
You can take inspiration from things other than anime. Like, okay, so like a lot of Ikuhara stuff is also inspired by theater, which is like why he gets that like cool silhouette style thing. And you know, anime, being inspired by anime, great. Being inspired by other anime and things that aren't also anime, also great.
Yeah, I've tried to like explain this like in a way that makes sense before, but like a lot of people talk about Tomino's characters being too like bold or direct. I'm looking at you, Shabes. Yeah, that's right. Fuck you, Karuku. No, but like I think a lot of like Tomino characters are they act more in the way of like a stage play, or there's like a really like wide lens applied to things. Like it's, I don't know, just it's very open and direct, I guess, and I think it's better for it.
I mean, Tomino characters are sociopaths for the most part.
I mean, you know, they're all fragments of ourselves, and we as human beings are
relatable.
sociopaths. Yes.
Being a sociopath.
If you don't find them relatable, then consider being more of a sociopath.
Are they sociopathic, or they're sociopaths, or are they sociopaths and they know it and they're like, "Ooh, I love killing." But
No,
why?
nothing. They're not actually like sociopaths. They're just very like
Just do
you know,
terrible things.
I mean, there's just, you know, fucked shit that happens from time to time, and it's, you know, a lot of it, and especially in stuff like Gundam, is due to like not understanding the other person, or like, you know, just a error or gap in understanding, trying to like, I mean, that is kind of what Gundam is about.
Yeah, in Ideon though, everyone is like a bad person. There are no good persons there.
Oh, that sounds like my type of show. I gotta watch this.
Yeah, it's just like, what the fuck are you even doing? Like, what's your goal here?
Yeah. The most fun part of that show is that they don't get along at all, but they still have to like coordinate themselves to survive, because that's the whole thing. They have to survive. But they all hate each other so bad, and they're really bad people.
I love that.
Yeah,
I love
there's
that for
some.
them.
There's a based episode. I think it was episode 9 or something, where one of the characters is talking on the monitor and she's like being a total cunt.
Yeah.
And one of the characters just says beep boop, pushes the off button. Like, yeah, I'm not gonna listen to you. Yeah. Based and misogyny pilled. Tomino is. I love it.
I mean, I guess since we're talking about anime, would you like agree with this statement? For the most part, in general, animation quality has gone up, but writing quality has gone to fucking absolute deep ground.
Yes, I agree.
I mean, I don't think that's necessary. Like, you could say some shows are terribly written, but I don't think animation quality as a whole has gone up. I mean,
Yeah,
I think it's
that
certainly
one's
easier for
doubtful.
people to get away with like cheating in anime. Like, you can cover up your mistakes a lot with
Yeah,
like digital
shortcuts
effects and
are a
stuff.
lot, like less obtrusive
Yeah.
than they used to
yeah, and obvious. No, but that's what I mean. Like,
well, I mean, I don't think that necessarily makes animation better though. Like, I think in a lot of anime, there's attention taken away from like key animation in a lot of popular shows that I see suffers a lot. Like, I think a lot of the drawings kind of suck sometimes.
no,
Yeah,
obviously,
it's
obviously.
really made for
like
breaking animation.
Burn the Witch, for example, which I just watched. Like, the show for the most part has great background art, but I was talking about this with Kajoro. Like, the character animation kind of blows some of the time.
Yeah,
like, it's just like it's kind of flaccid. You can talk.
Oh my
about
god,
Kajoro.
flaccid is the perfect way to describe it. And I haven't even like watched it. Like I just I was torrenting it and I was looking through the torrents, like just quality checking them and like scrubbing through, like watch 2 minutes, jump ahead 2 minutes, and I was like, huh, this is how it looks. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. And people,
Animation is better though. Much better.
well, I mean, it's better than Bleach. It's for sure.
Bleach animation is
I mean,
great.
okay. I mean, on average, like bare minimum, fucking, put it. Like, there is a lot more shortcuts. A lot of stuff is now digital and automated. Like, they can get away with a lot of stuff. But for the most part, you wouldn't sit down, look at the show, and be like, oh my god, this is like unwatchable 2 frames per second. But the fucking writing and the stories, like, are just way less unique and good.
Yeah.
Well, that's really easy. That's really easy to respond. That's because it's been so long that it's really hard to do original stories, and companies nowadays, they don't like to take risks anymore.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
And
pretty
plus,
cringe, honestly.
with everything being an adaptation, like you gotta factor in, like, people, like, for people like us, we're like, oh yeah, I've seen this shit before, like I know how this is gonna go. People seeing it the first time, like, they'll fanboy the fuck out of it, and that's usually how it goes.
I fucking hate ReZero.
Okay, but how do you feel about Higurashi?
Yeah, no need, bro. What about Higurashi?
I mean, okay, Higurashi came out like 17,000 years ago. It's way better. Like, it's entertaining, at least.
Find out the rest about what we have to
Higurashi
say
better
about
than
it on the
ReZero. You heard
Higurashi
it here,
cast,
folks.
which
coming
should be
soon.
out by the time this podcast is out, right? No need, bro.
Reader, fuck you. like you put that in. I'm gonna end you.
Like you guys said, like with so many like artists taking inspiration from like their predecessors and stuff, like I wonder if Ava came out, were there people in their 20s who saw it and was like, oh, this is fucking whatever, this fucking ripoff of what's Devilman guy's name?
Go Nagai.
Devilman
Go
Crybaby?
Nagai and Tomino. It's like, yeah.
I bet
I
you
see
there were.
what you're
I
trying
bet
to
you there
do.
were 100% people who did that.
Yeah. So
I mean, yeah, the end of Evangelion is basically almost the end of Ideon, so
It's almost
E-
like
even-
fuck
like, I
you to the
remember-
fans.
even the
It's like
live
we
action,
see
the
the
live action
fans of the
stuff
movie.
he does in the movie, everything, it's taken from Ideon. So I understand that there were old people
then-
watching that and saying, "Hey, hey, wait, I've seen this before.
But then I feel like, for viewers, it matters which one they experienced first, not which came first. Like, I
Yeah.
remember, like, this is the order I went in. I saw the Eclipse in Berserk, then I saw End of Ava. No, wait, I saw Eclipse in Berserk, then I saw fucking Devilman Crybaby,
Mm.
and then I saw End of Ava. But I was like, I was so confused when I found out that, like, Go Nagai kind of did that first. Then that was the inspiration for the other two.
You should read Devilman.
But that's
I
how
should.
things work, right? Everything is taken from another part. Like even the first anime ever, like I don't know, for instance, like Osamu
It was based
Tezuka.
off Disney.
Osamu
Yeah,
Tezuka,
I mean-
the grandfather of manga, was inspired by Disney animation.
Yeah.
So
I
yeah,
mean, and that's how the very concept of work. I mean, like, we don't reinvent how art works
Yeah.
That's
every
true.
every generation.
But,
Like, it is progress built on top of progress.
But do you guys
so.
do you guys ever feel like the whole this is like much broader, but like art and culture, like, how like art imitates life and life imitates art? Do you feel like a lot of times it can feel like that's a downward spiral? Do you think it actually is, or it's just
I
it's just
mean,
different?
I don't think it's a downward spiral. I think some people can go down like too narrow of a path, or like, they just end up regurgitating the same thing without really, making new strides, or like,
Yeah.
When you, like,
evolving in any sort of
Oh,
meaningful
good
way.
example.
I mean,
I
if we're
never
talk-
watched it, but wait, sorry, no, but I this will open the discussion right up. I remember seeing there was like this viral video like on YouTube that people were posting all over Twitter of some old mecha show that was like frame for frame the same as what happened in oh god, oh my god, I'm blanking. What's the name of that mecha show that Sean likes that you guys were shitting on?
Gridman.
Gridman.
Gridman. There's like a sequence in Grid. There's like a big robot fight sequence in mecha fight sequence in Gridman that's like exactly the same as this old one, and people.
I mean, that was
bitch.
probably
Yeah,
intentional.
that's the point. That was the point of Gridman.
Well, yeah.
We're not gonna do
Gridman's
this.
like supposed
we
to
did
be
this,
like
we
a.
did this 2 episodes ago.
Okay,
I
just
mean,
making
for
sure you
like
know that was
1
the point.
minute.
Uh,
But yeah.
I'm making sure you guys know that
Sean's
was the
like
point.
Sean's like
That
I'm
was
not
intentional. You
I haven't
did-
come out
you
on
saw the
top
thing
yet.
for
I
what it
need
was
to.
supposed to be. Congratulations.
I mean, Rito, I barely got a chance to like. I just got shit on for 1
Yes,
minute, and at the
exactly.
end of the episode.
Well, Sean, I'm not a Nate here. I'm not gonna sit here and steel man you. I'm here to win.
Oh,
Okay,
yes.
well,
Unlike
Rito,
unlike
I'd like
Ben
to remind
Saint.
you that I agree with Sean, and I am a queen, and I can silence you at any time.
Well,
That's-
you'd be just you'd be just as fascist as the people Simon decries. So you totally can't.
Who said that was a problem, Rito?
Okay. If we're speaking in broad strokes about like art imitating life, like, okay, I feel like the progression, the lifestyle of like the new generation of young people have definitely influenced the amount of escapism, weird bullshit, isekais, random sad boy who's like a lonely, weird otaku man who like suddenly like travels into another world and becomes like a cool badass. I feel like that is inspired by real life, and that's why this shit is so fucking popular.
Well, people are desperate to like leave because so like not to get too political, but like capitalism is failing and people can't sustain themselves, and everyone's like sad, and the system doesn't work, and everyone just wants a fucking cat girl waifu. Why can't we all have cat girl waifus, Elon? Where the fuck are you? You were supposed to be out, It's like that. It's like that.
Yeah, where's my government mandated GF? God damn it!
Fucking hell. Can't
Yes.
count on anyone for anything. Though.
Whereas Elliot Rogers died for nothing.
Yeah.
His policies.
All this waifu coin, but no waifu. My waifu. No.
I swear. I gotta buy more.
So Kaiju-kun, how was your day?
Really busy. Been doing a lot of work.
Oh, I've got it. I've got the perfect left turn. Are you guys ready? I'm gonna activate my left turn card.
Play
Okay.
Yu-Gi-Oh sound effect for a trap card.
All right. Kaiju-kun, I was looking through your Patreon and stuff, and I see a chicken and a bunny. I was like, oh, that's so cool. That's very familiar. Do you know this person, Nexus Mania? You remind me a lot of them. Is there a story there?
Yeah, I changed my name because kaijus are cooler.
Ah.
Fuck, can't argue with that.
Wait a minute. So you are Nexus Mania?
Nah, I was.
Oh my god, what a reveal. What a fucking shocking twist. You know, we subverted your expectations, viewer, you know. We're a good anime.
Yes. Sean, get a clip of the guy from JoJo going, oh no.
Maybe.
Okay.
Hey, I'm gonna take a left turn. I'm gonna take a left turn now. And a left turn is, Kajuro, whenever you wanted to talk about this horrific monstrosity.
Oh, perfect.
you watched.
Oh my god. Okay. Everybody, I know Halloween's long gone and all, but if you have someone in your life you would like to traumatize or convince to get an abortion, or I don't even know, like whatever,
Make throw
show
up.
them, make throw up, make them watch this video. This is it's in the show links. It's called so there's a series called the ABCs of Death, where they pick they have a bunch of film directors, and they give them each one letter of the alphabet, and they make a short film. This film is 7 minutes long, and this one that I showed everyone, people in here, is Z is for zygote.
It was
And,
disgusting. The sound design was too good. Holy shit.
See, Cetol literally left the call to go be sick. Did you throw up? What happened?
I
after?
did not throw up, thankfully. I drank a whole bunch of water and I calmed down, but
Okay.
I felt really unwell for a minute there.
Did you dry heave?
A little. I nearly threw up in my mouth a little. Like, I could taste it coming up when I was watching it. That's why I
Yeah.
stopped watching it. And I'm like, oh
Yeah.
no, I'm still thinking about it. I gotta get away from it.
Yeah.
Quick,
I was-
quick spoilers, plot synopsis.
No,
woman-
don't. You gotta
Woman
watch
has
it.
child
Kazoro, I'll
inside.
save you. Here is an extremely, even left tier turn. Oh my fucking god. Sean, cut that. That was a mistake. Kaiju-kun, why is the best
Yes.
Oh my
editing
God.
program? Why is it Adobe? Please tell me. Please convince these morons.
Well, I will say that I use Vega 7, but I would love to learn how to use Premiere because it is the best software, but
Fuck you, Jelly.
it's way too different to what I'm used to. So I barely have the time to learn how to use a new software. So whenever I have the time, I will make the transition to Premiere because it is the best software, Adobe Premiere, and also Adobe After Effects. It is the best thing in the industry. So yeah.
But it's also
Interesting.
expensive. It's also
I
expensive.
wonder-
Well, that's why you steal it, Cetal. I mean, use perfectly legal means to acquire it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
obviously.
Come aboard, bring
Guys,
all
there
your
are
hopes
no
and dreams
quirky
and
links
together.
involved, in the acquiring of these softwares.
Yeah, just
Wink,
come aboard, bring along all your hopes and dreams, and together we'll edit all the videos that you're looking to.
You know what one of my professors was telling me. This is really interesting. Like he he was like he's like, here's one piece of advice that my professor gave me in art school.
You
I'm
One
gonna
Piece?
give you yes, and then he was like, the One Piece. He opened he found it and he opened it up, and it was just a slip of paper that said, get someone else to do your taxes for you. And, and he said he has this tax guy who who works with artists and knows exactly what he does. So my professor does he does illustration and storyboarding work and concept design stuff. So he anything he buys, he tells his tax guy will be like, do you have the do you use that for your artwork? And he'll be like, yeah. And he's like, do you have the receipt? And he's like, give it to me. And he makes it a tax write-off. And like the things that apply to that are ridiculous. Like so he has like a home studio. My professor's half Japanese, so he goes there like every year, and he always buys stuff from there. He'll buy like like Gundam models and like cool pens and stationery that from there and stuff. And like anything he buys, like his wife bought a vacuum like a big expensive vacuum cleaner. And his tax guy was like, hold up, do you use that to clean your home studio? And he's like, yeah. He's like, so it's helping you with your work, with you. And he's like,
It's maintaining your work
He's like,
environment.
give
which is
me.
important to
He's like,
help
give me
with
that
productivity.
receipt. He wrote
Yeah,
it
no,
off.
if you work from
And then-
home, you can like write off a ridiculous amount of stuff. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
tax.
He got a new TV, and he's like, do you ever use it as a monitor in your home studio? And he's like, oh, once in a while. And then he asked the question again. He's like, do you use it for your work? And he's like, yes. He's like, give me the receipt.
Jeez.
Yeah, that
And
sounds
think,
about
think of
right.
all the
That's
people
great.
who like work from home and do shit like that and don't they don't have someone else do their taxes and they just like do standard deductions and stuff like that. Like
No,
all the
so I'm
money that
wondering,
they're missing out on.
I wonder if would software count for that? I don't think
Yes.
so.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah, for
100%.
sure.
Yeah, if you pay for the software,
There
it
you
counts.
go. Incredible. So
Yeah,
Or you
no.
could like, or you could like, theoretically, just like, just like there is this site called like Google, Google. I'm just saying.
Sounds sketchy. Yeah. Yeah, so if you're like a self-employed, like artist, freelancer type, look into that.
Save your money.
Also by invest in crypto.
Yes. Buy Bitcoin.
And draw
buy
furry
Ethereum.
porn. And draw fucking
Where's
furry
the
porn.
Dogecoin?
You will never make
Bring
me,
me
no
the
Nibra.
Dogecoin.
You will never
Cetul,
make
you
me.
will forever
Tell
stay
your-
poor.
Tell every teenager you know on TikTok to shill Dogecoin. It works.
Uh,
The shilling
Uh,
works. Dogecoin doesn't. But
speaking of like
Yeah.
art and weird stuff, etc., etc., etc. Kaiju-kun, how did you become an artist, man? Did you like were born with a pen in your hand? Like, what's the backstory? What's the lore?
Did you get into Neopets? Is that it?
Nah. Just start. I don't know. I've been drawing since I barely have any conscience. Probably started like at the age of 3, probably. So yeah, that's the story. I've been drawing like always.
how did you figure out like the type of artwork that you like do? Okay, you mostly do like illustration, video editing, animation. So
Mm.
how did you? Oh, you do comics too.
Yeah, that's my
Huh.
main thing.
Okay, is this
Like,
all
Oh,
stuff?
well, never mind.
Okay, is all this stuff fucking traditional? Because I remember in one of your old videos, you were like making an animation and you were talking about like how you needed to like scan the papers and you had like a giant stack.
Yeah.
So like, what's up with that?
Well, nowadays I got one of these LCD screens tablets. But I do like working traditionally. So mostly for comics. Doing comics traditionally is really fun. Like if you have seen the Vapors, Ben saying.
Yeah.
I was a guest artist, and the one I did was traditional, with digital coloring.
Ooh.
I have no idea what these vapors are, but I did read a quirky comic called Bunny. What's the name? Bunny.
Bunny
Bunny.
Girl?
Some.
Bunny Wave.
No. Bunny
Bunny
Wave.
Wave, yeah.
Based Bunny Wave.
Yeah.
God.
Uh,
Fucking.
Yeah,
That last chapter.
that's-
That last chapter was based.
Bunny. I'm still drawing that, but I'm gonna post all my comics on my own website from now on.
Woo!
I'm still developing the website with a friend.
That sounds hype.
Oh.
I'm hype.
So, like, do you mainly, like, use Twitter now? So, like, you mainly use Twitter? Like, what's the ads? Do you have, like, a Pixiv and a Tumblr and all that stuff?
Nah, Bunny Wave, and none of my comics is online right now.
Oh, it's not on Tapas anymore?
Nah.
That's where I read it.
I didn't like Tapas, so I just left.
Yeah, I've heard bad things about Tapas.
So yeah, all my comics are gonna be available on my my website, and I'm working right now on doing some math to make some budget to do a printed version of Bunny Wave. I want to make a book. I'm gonna have guest artists, I guess.
Ooh.
Are you gonna kickstart or what?
Nah, I'm just gonna do some tiny thing, like probably 10 copies or something for my Patreon people. Just like a
Nice.
special
Who are you
gift.
thinking as guest artists? That's some interesting inside baseball.
Sorry, what?
Who are you thinking of as like guest artists?
The first one I thought about, I already asked her, was Give and Take.
Oh yeah, Gib's pretty cool. She's pretty neat.
Yeah.
What are you using to make your website? Are you doing
I'm not doing the website. I'm just supervising because I'm really stupid at coding and stuff. So my friend is doing all the job, and he's like I'm so stupid that he's developing a system that will allow me to just upload my comics without any coding whatsoever.
Oh,
Holy shit, that
nice.
sounds
Is it
amazing.
like a
Yeah.
Is the website like from scratch, or do they use like WordPress or just
It is from scratch.
nice.
We were gonna do like we're gonna use like WordPress things, but he didn't like them, so that's what we're doing right now. It's really simple website. Mostly we're trying to recreate this sort of websites where you read manga,
Yes, those are good.
and
There's
that's
like
it.
ones where you can like tap the little side buttons and you can just go to the next page.
Yeah, exactly. It's gonna be for comics, and it's gonna have like a portfolio with animation stuff and all that.
Based. Oh yeah.
That sounds really cool and interesting. I can't wait to see it.
Kaiju-kun. Oh, you're the perfect one for this. You should unironically and like I don't know if I'll explain it on the episode. Like I'll send you links and stuff. You should seriously look into Waifu Coin. It's too much to explain, but basically, like, it's a scripture project, and they will soon need artists, and they'll have like a commissioned artwork, and they auction it, and like for one like really nice illustration, like it's like tons and tons of money.
Oh,
For like, I don't know if you know how like NFTs or any of that works, but like I can explain it to you some other time.
I'm not familiar with anything on the internet, so
Kajara's
It's probably best that way.
That's like his thing.
but that sounds
Yeah,
interesting. I like money.
Wait,
so...
let me check how much they spent on the One Piece one.
Kaiju, I don't believe you. I don't believe you like money. If you liked money, you would have, drawn those furry porn art,
Oh,
What is with you and furry porn, Oni, bruh?
Sito, once I really looked into it, I'm like, wow. $80, $100 per fucking commission, Jesus Christ.
You can do that without being a furry, Oni, bruh.
Sito,
Yeah,
okay, Sito, you need...
but with like being a furry artist, it's guaranteed.
Yeah,
you
it's
know?
guaranteed, like,
That's
okay,
like
okay.
instant money.
Who's the person who's gonna pay like $100 for like, a nice piece of art? Like, what's the pool of people who are gonna do that in comparison to people who are like, who want that furry porn art? Do you see what I mean? They're willing to pay
I 100%
you.
understand what you mean. I know about the market of supply and demand. I've read that before. I just don't wanna.
Well, the option's always there, and you don't have to do it perpetually. You can just use it as a platform to grow
You
your
could just
your
steal
existing
all
art.
their furry money.
I don't want to be a furry. I want lesbian communist bugs.
Sito, that's like
But what if they
one...
were also furries?
Sito, that's like
I mean,
one
a
step
bug
below.
is a type of furry.
Yeah, it is. It's bugs. No one likes bugs except for me. I love bugs. Bugs are
Except for
great.
the
I'm gonna
bug furries.
Fuck Mothra and I'm gonna make you watch.
Oh
Just,
yeah, wait, here it is. So, I'm gonna put it in gross testing audio links. Kaiju-kun, this illustration of Boa Hancock went for, God, let me calculate the price.
Calculate.
It went for
right?
6
Calculate.
million waifu coin.
That's a drawing
Let
of Boa
me-
Hancock, alright?
Find out.
And what's that in real money, Kajora?
In real money, $2,640.
Oh, I know that
Wow.
artist.
Oh
That's
my God.
that's Shalmaru.
Yeah, it is Shelmaru.
That's a lot of money.
See, it's all about the porn. It's all about those horny fucking individuals.
It's
Jesus
not even
Christ!
porn,
Am
but
I
okay.
am I like the only one who's not blind?
We know, no
we
need,
all
bro. We
know.
understand.
I just don't care.
I mean, some people don't feel like it, you know. I mean, like the option to buy and sell crypto is out there for everyone, but you don't see everyone jumping on it, you know.
some
I mean,
things
this seems
aren't
like-
for people.
The perfect Rito thing, you know, isn't it? Like,
What
What?
the Coomer based
yeah.
currency? I mean, you know, I think it benefits the artists more than anything, and
Yeah.
if there's anything that we've learned from watching me try to draw hands, I think that would be a long and winding road of.
Okay, but those giant milkers, though, you know.
Yeah, if I finish that drawing, I can put it in the links to this episode. I'm drawing
Scuba babe.
my big boomy mommy milker sona, my milker torpedo or whatever.
Milker torpedo,
the
Jesus Christ.
God.
It's
Yeah.
great. I love this world. I love it.
That sounds... I have never heard a more unholy name than the torpedo milkers.
Yeah. The torpedo milker. It's it comes from the place you're least suspecting.
Oh, I found another one. Okay, so this guy, they found him on DeviantArt, and he made this image. They blurred it out because only the person who won the auction gets to have the actual artwork of Akeno Himejima from High School DxD, and it's sold for $3,932
Oh,
Wow. Holy
yikes.
fuck.
for an like that one Gigak video where he talks about gacha games and he's like and he puts in the thumbnail like I spent $600 on a JPEG. This is literally that, but more, so much more.
Oh boy.
Ah yes, Gigak, my favorite anime YouTuber.
You're right.
He put out a
everyone
new
loves-
video today, I think.
Doesn't he do that like every day?
Every
Hey,
like 2
I'm
weeks.
It's
like,
more
son.
consistent than
Then
like,
don't
Jesus
you don't have to
Christ,
say it, Sean. You don't.
I'm gonna like
you don't
mute you.
Best thing is, I'm just gonna say it. Best guy ever is putting out content. It's just not the content you're looking for.
There is so much
Oh, yeah.
content you don't
I
even
finally
know.
watched a content, but it was I'm actually interested in the Attack on Titan one. I watched that one.
Yeah. He's putting out consistent content.
God,
which
there is
might not be
so
looking
much
for.
content you don't even know. Jesus Christ.
I don't need to
Does-
know. 'Cause I don't watch
okay.
it.
Does anybody in this call, other than No Need Bro, know the correct spelling of content?
Content.
It's
It's like
KHANTEHNT, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, sounds right.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yes, there is.
Yes.
Yeah. The tricky part is the other H next to the fucking
Yeah.
E.
Well, because if the H was next to the T, it'd be canthent or
Yes.
yeah.
God.
Jeez.
Tent. Okay.
Cunt.
I was surprised though. I saw that episode was edited by Vic, I think, right? Not you.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
How dare it be edited by someone other than Noni?
Yeah, I mean, Cecil, there's like 4 episodes. I get 3 of them. I'm sorry, I can do all of them.
Why aren't you just their slave? I don't understand. You're the only one I care about.
Someday, Cecil, someday.
Oh, he's their slave, all right.
One of these days, Nate
worry
will
about it.
make a video,
know-
and I will edit it, you know.
One of
You
these
know,
days.
I have the sneaking suspicion that it's actually the other way around, and that these two are no need bros pay pig, in fact. The truth of the matter.
Kinda.
Because I assume the content episodes don't have as many notes and like autism as Nate's suggestions and video for his videos. The
Okay.
changes he
Sounds
makes he
about
make.
right.
Okay, content is like comparable to Wiagawa. So like it is a formula of how stuff should be and how should it be done.
Right.
Yeah. So like it is a lot easier. Honestly, it just depends on how long the episode is. Because sometimes, it's 20 minutes. And sometimes like, it's 55 minutes.
God damn it, Nate, just shut up. No one really cares.
Okay, the only good thing about content is it gave me new appreciation for Digi's fashion sense. Like if you see like the first episode of content, Digi's like clothing and style just kept getting better. I'm like,
Well,
wow.
I mean, yeah,
That's like what happens when
did
you
you definitely
develop,
like
a style. Like over time, you like refine it.
yeah. I mean, did you tweets a lot about her style? That's like
She's like
Yeah,
she's like polishing that shit up.
Yeah, she looks fucking
I just
based.
had
I'm
a
like, wow,
thought.
like you look really fucking good.
Digi,
It's
you're
about
looking
that
good.
time of year, isn't it? For another Nate Hawaii trip.
another. I mean,
Nate
I would
takes
go if I were
Digi
Nate.
And
Is it?
Michelle to Hawaii.
Is it is it still nice and warm in Hawaii at this time of year?
It's always nice and warm in Hawaii.
It's probably I wonder if COVID scared him enough, but I kind of doubt it.
Nate
honestly.
doesn't seem like the kind of guy to be scared about.
Exactly right. Like, oh god, how many trips to Hawaii, huh? Before
And fucking
Before he
Sean,
gets-
you lost the right
It's
to
funny.
complain about
It's
Nate.
funny though.
You're not a patron anymore. You have lost all
Why
your
does that
okay,
complaints.
Sean.
Why,
It's
do-
okay,
why does
Sean,
that
let it
make
go.
any sense exactly?
It does, Sean. I'm sorry.
Don't you
That's
know
the
you
law.
have to be patron to
Lol.
Nate to criticize him like it all?
Like, okay, whenever you Patreon someone, you get like a fucking bar, like a video game, about how much you get to complain. Sean is like into the million in negatives. Like you already exhausted the bar, and went
Yeah, I exhausted the bar for the whole year. Yeah.
Yeah, and you even discovered like the infinite glitch.
It's
Sean's-
it's like
Sean's
with
hacked the
Gandhi,
system.
right? How in
In
Civ,
he's
his,
like so peaceful
friendship-
so that when you become too close to him, he becomes evil and horrific.
like does an integer
I've actually
overflow.
heard that that's like totally not real, and that's just like a myth, and that it just is like part
No,
of
it's true.
like the
It's
chance
true.
of being Gandhi. Like I don't know. That's what there was an article where Sid Meier said that was like not even like there was no such thing as like the stack overflow or whatever caused Gandhi to supposedly invert and go hostile. Like it's just possible, and it just sometimes happens.
Nah, it's
Maybe
legit.
it just was a couple of people, and then it got popular. But here's the thing about is, it was just a glitch. I think in Civ 1 or 2, but then it just became a feature.
No, that's what I'm saying is like the people who made the game said that it was not an actual glitch.
I don't know about that. No, Niebuhr, are you a Civer? What do you, or do you just know?
Yeah.
No, I just watch random YouTube videos.
No, Niebuhr just likes to piggyback on other people's.
Yes.
Damn, I had my hopes up. I was like, another
Almost.
one?
Oh. Another one?
Ooh.
I'm so tempted. I'm so tempted because I feel no.
What?
Yeah, check out this article. I mean, I read this on PC Games, but apparently Sid Meier says that the bug is fake. Hashtag fake and gay.
Hashtag fake news.
We'll see about that.
We'll settle it in Civ.
Okay, guys, we're floundering. Let's go to voicemails.
I think it's time to go to voicemails, guys. Anybody have anything else that before we take this podcast behind the shed and put it out of its misery?
Obviously.
Shoot it right between the eyebrows.
Think we're
Just
Gucci.
keep looking. George, it's George that dies in the book, right? The what's the what's that fucking book? Look at the Lenny and George. Look at the
Yes,
rabbits.
yeah.
What's that?
Oh,
What can I think of the name of the
Mice
book?
and Men.
Of Mice and Men? Yeah.
I have one thing I do want to bring up, but
Yeah.
still, Kaiju-kun. Do you have some upcoming projects, some stuff you want to talk about?
Oh yes, shill plug quick
Yes.
now.
Wait, what? Me?
Yes, you. You are the guest. God damn it.
Oh yeah. Well, besides the website, which will contain a lot of new chapters of my comics, Bunny Wave and Wolf. I'm working on remember the Tezuka manga contest?
Yes.
Right, yeah.
Well,
Are you in that?
I had some story planned for that, but it didn't work out because I'm a really bad writer. So I had a really good idea, but couldn't turn it into a story. So I usually I'm usually looking for help of writers and stuff. And
Isn't one of those lads Lumia?
yeah,
Hmm.
well now for Bunny Way and Wolf, those two comics are already written in their entirety. Wolf is gonna conclude probably the start of next year. Bunny Wave is gonna conclude the middle of 2021 probably.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
So
Yeah.
okay, I had this idea, and I wanted to I was looking at that story the other day, and was like, you know what? This is good. This is fun. This could be a really good short series or something. So I asked help to Dunkun because he already wrote a comic for me many months ago, and he works really well. So he's writing right now some sort of thing, with all the ideas I gave to him. He's trying to put all those things together and try to come up with a concept for a story. So yeah, that's probably a project that I will be doing next year. What else?
Oh,
What else?
That's completely news to me. That's
Yeah.
Seems Dune's kept that
Is
one
it
close
news
to the
to you?
chest.
What else? Whenever Bunny Wave and Wolf are finished, I'm gonna return working on my dream project, which is Rocket Bunch. Half of that comic is already written down, and the ending is also written down. Just me and my writer are working on extra chapters and stuff because I want to make 2 books of Rocket Punch, probably 3 books. I don't know. It's gonna be my long series, I guess. What else? Been working on. I recently got Clip Studio Paint, so I'm learning how to use that for animation. I want to learn how to do animation there. So if I learn how to do that, I'm gonna be doing animated short episodes of Bunny because I always wanted to do that.
Oh shit. Well, when you
sounds
get to
pretty
that, feel free to come back here and chill it again.
We'll be hyped to see it either way.
Yeah. I'm looking forward.
Thank you.
So what you're telling me is there is way more Kaiju-kun coming to the
Yeah.
to all the
Content.
internet.
I mean, I'm doing more content than ever before. So the thing
Thanks.
is just take some time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for the meantime, I just post depressive drawings on Twitter. That's what I do. In the meantime,
And you've got
I mean,
you've
those
got
are
like a
still pretty
Discord
cool.
and shit where you show other stuff that doesn't get posted elsewhere, or is that
yeah, I'm posting everything I do, like everything on Patreon, patreon.com/Kaiju-kun.
Oh yeah, we'll link that.
I recently made a Discord server which is Patreon exclusive. You can on Patreon you can make me draw whatever the hell you want every Monday. On the Discord server we're gonna watch anime, we're gonna play games. I don't know, it's really fun. So yeah, there's a lot of things happening on Patreon exclusively. On Twitter you only see my bunny wolf short comics or my depressive drawings.
Hell yeah.
So use your wallets,
Well.
people.
Yeah,
Yes,
give me
open your
money,
wallets for-
get cool content.
That's
Yeah.
it's a pretty good model. I think that's something I can get behind. Well, shit. Thanks for coming on. I think I think we've you know, I think we've gone
We
down
did
all
it.
the avenues on this one.
Truly,
I
yes.
think we think you're really cool, but don't
Yeah.
tell me when we said that.
Thank
yeah.
you.
It's our little secret. Hey, thanks for watching this week, guys, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Get the fuck out!
Yeah.
Take your ovaries and get
I'm
out.
supposed to be working right now. I'm supposed to be working right now. But I'm not working. I'm doing nothing. My dick I'm jerking. Myself I'm sucking. I am an asshole. I am a stupid. I've got a deadline. Don't wanna do it. What the hell is wrong with me?